Lovelies, welcome back to my channel, Maluja's Kitchen. I hope you all are doing well. I want to thank you for being there for me, for subscribing and always watching the videos. It shows that people are learning one or two things from my videos, and I'm glad that you are there to watch. It gives me the courage to keep uploading more videos. I want to ask those who haven't subscribed yet to please do subscribe, and of course press the notification bell so that you can always get new videos whenever they drop. Well, today what do I have for you? I have what is called Afang soup. It's not your regular kind of Afang soup. This one is called Infini soup. It is a soup that is known mainly amongst the people of Yala in Cross River State, Nigeria. The same Afang soup that you know, but this time around prepared in a different way. So I'd like you to follow me as we go through the journey of preparing this delicious Afang soup. See you later. Okay, so like I said, today we'll be making Afang soup. And this is the leaf right here that we are going to be using to cook the Afang soup. This is the star ingredient because the soup is named after it, Afang soup. It is also called Okazi in Igbo, and it is a popular vegetable in Nigeria, very good for the body. So usually what I do is that when I buy my Afang leaf from the market, I bring it home and wash it with just water. I don't use any other thing other than water to wash it. In my other vegetables, I usually add salt, but this one just water to take off the sand in it. Before, I used to blend it in the market like that or pound, but later I discovered that it usually carries dirt in it, so I started bringing it home to wash. After that, I can blend it by myself or pound it, whichever way I want. But the one we are making today is not even the blending or pounding type, so I will just wash it and then leave it like that. I'm not going to be blending it. That is the type of soup, and it is called Infini soup. It is native to the Yala people in Cross River State, Nigeria. So since I ate this soup, I fell in love with it, and I decided to come and share it with my lovers here on YouTube. So the next ingredient we are going to be using is water leaf. Water leaf will help soften the Afang. So in my other ingredients, I have goat meat. Though you're seeing fresh goat meat, but I'm not going to be showing you the steaming process because I already did and refrigerated. So what I did was that I just brought out the refrigerated one and used in the cooking. But if you want to know how to go about it, it's right there in my other videos. So this is the fish. This is smoked catfish. I've already washed it, and then I normally use salt to wash my smoked fish. So you have your stockfish, you have your pomo, also known as cow skin. So this has been properly washed and then diced. So here you have periwinkle. This is not a deshelled one. This one was the tail was cut in the market. So in another video, I'm going to show you how to wash this type of periwinkle, also known as Isam, properly, because you buy it with mud on the shell. If you don't wash it well, you might be eating some bacteria. So I'm going to be showing you how to properly wash it so that it will be fit to go into your direct pots. You know what I mean. It's a rigorous process of washing. So I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to make a detailed video on that. Trust me, it will come your way pretty soon. So that is that. And then of course other ingredients. Here you have iru, also known as locust beans. My iru, I washed it. Ideally, it's not supposed to be washed, but I have the feeling that this one is not clean, so I had to wash it. And then crayfish, onions and pepper, and then other ingredients include red oil, seasoning cubes, salt to taste. And then you can see that I've already blended my pepper and onions together. Also, you can see the meat I was talking about. I brought it out from the fridge. It's right there. You can see that all my ingredients are ready, and we are ready to start cooking right now. So there are two methods of cooking this type of soup. You can decide to steam your meat with the ingredients, with seasoning, all the seasonings such as your seasoning cubes, salt, pepper, onions, steam together, and ginger, garlic. If you like them, use them to steam the meat. Then after that, you can put in water leaf directly and you start cooking from there. But the method I'm using is the frying method, whereby I'm frying the oil. Even though I'm not going to allow it to fry, just for it to get hot a little bit, just to heat it up a little bit. And then I'll put the blended pepper and onions, allow it to fry very well before I start to put other ingredients. So this is the method I chose to use. It's still the same thing. Whichever method you choose is the same. Just pour in, after heating up the oil, red oil, pour in the blended onions and pepper. Let it steam a little. Then you put in, what I added right there was stockfish. After that, I added my periwinkle that has already been prepared. And then you can see that I am adding the cow skin, that's the pomo. This is so because I want everything to boil together. That's the iru, locust beans. Everything is going to be boiling together, and then we'll come back for other things. So we boil together. You can add a little salt and seasoning cubes if you like, so that the ingredients that you have put into the pot can start absorbing the taste, the salt and the seasoning cube can start absorbing it, so you can come out with a nice taste. Everything will just blend in together and come out with a nice taste, like so. So I've added my seasoning cube. I'm even going to add more to it. Seasoning cube and a little salt. It's going to boil together, and when you taste this sauce that you have made, that is cooking, taste it, you see this is a good foundation. You know, every soup depends on the foundation that is given to it. So this right here is giving the soup a good foundation. And now we are adding, after it has boiled a little, we just add the meat stock. That's the meat stock. So everything is now going to boil together. We are going to cover this one and allow it to boil. Give it like 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. Let it boil together, and then we'll come back and put in the meat. You know, we didn't need to allow the meat to boil for too long because it had already been steamed. You can see when I'm adding the fish, because it's fish, it's smoked fish. If you add it too early in the soup, it will all get pieces and you will not see anything. So this is just the right time to add it. And guess what? After this, the water leaf is going to come right in. The leaf is going to come right in. So put the water leaf at once. You can see there's still little sauce in the pot. It's not completely dry, because afang soup, if it is completely dry, you will not enjoy it. So you have to make provision for sauce. So when you're dipping is it gari or semo or akpo, whatever in it, you know that it's getting some sauce, so it can pass through your throat. So I've added crayfish on it. You can see that I did not stir it. I just covered it like that, allow it to boil. It has boiled down a little. Then I'm now going to stir it properly so that everything is mixed together. Give it a proper stir. So after it has been properly mixed, you then add the okazi into it. Remember, we are going to be adding the okazi, that's the afang. We are going to be adding it the way it is, without blending it or pounding. Just wait. This is the type of soup I told you we are making. The regular type, that's the popular one that everybody knows, is the blended one or pounded one. That's the regular afang soup that we know. This one is not popular. I learnt it and it was yummy, it was delicious. I fell in love with it, and I promised myself that I was going to bring it to this space so that people can learn another type of making afang soup. So this very one is called Infini soup, and it is the type that the Yala people of Cross River State, this is their own type of afang soup. It's called Infini. So that is it. You allow it to boil properly. It needs to boil. The afang needs to cook. So I think I allowed this to boil for over 5 minutes, and then I come back and stir. I forgot to mention that I added a little bit of water because I felt it was too dry for my liking. But if you like the type that doesn't have sauce at all, it's all good and fine. But I like mine to have some sauce in it. And if I'm making it for you, it is how you like it that you will get it. But this one is for me, and this is how I like it. I like mine to have a little bit of water in it so that when I'm eating, it's not just dry stuff, You can see how it is in the plate. You can see that there is sauce around it. So when you dip your swallow in it, the swallow is actually touching some sauce and not just only the leaves. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for every new video that drops.